In South Korea, parents put a lot of pressure on their children to study hard and do well at school. There was one Korean girl whose parents were especially tough on her. They forced her to study 7 days a week, and she was seldom allowed to go out and have fun with her friends. They even bought her an old school desk so she could study better at home. After a few days, the girl started to have problems. It was not that the subjects she was studying were difficult, instead it was the fact that her back would start to hurt whenever she was sitting in her desk for more than a few minutes. The pain became worse and worse, and she couldn't study properly. Her grades began to slip and her parents began to worry. Her mother took her to numerous doctors, but none of them could find anything wrong with her back. They said that it must be due to stress. The strange thing was that the girl could study without any problems when she was in school, but as soon as she came home and sat down at her desk, she began feeling intense pain in her back. As the girl's grades slipped lower and lower, her mother became desperate to solve the problem. She even started to consult psychics and fortune tellers in the hopes that they could find a cure for what was ailing her daughter. Unfortunately, none of them could help. However, one day the mother was talking to one of her friends. The woman suggested that it could be something to do with the girl's posture. She told the mother to take a photograph of her daughter sitting at the desk. The mother went home that night and took her camera out of the cupboard. The girl sat down at the school desk and the mother snapped a picture. When she looked at the photograph, she was horrified. Her daughter was sitting at the school desk, but above her was another girl hanging by the neck from a noose. The ghostly girl was desperately trying to put her feet on the daughter's shoulders. The next morning, the mother went to the school where she had bought the desk and interrogated the school principal. It turned out that the mysterious girl in the picture was an ex-pupil of the school. She was the girl who had previously sat at that desk. She hadn't been able to handle the pressure of school and she had hung herself in the classroom a few years before.